Let them know that we here. You feel
Where we
me?
live from?
Oh, see.
Where we live from? Where
We're
we at?
live from South Austin.
What's the damn deal, y'all? What's up, bro? We over here at 6400 South First Street, Sunnyside. In the evening, the sun's going down. It's crisp. You come get faded over here at Ideal Fades 2.0. I'm sitting down with Maestro,
The Jedi.
the Jedi. I'm La Roda 512. We got two special guests in the building. Go ahead and holler at the audience.
What's up? It's Veronica Orvetto from Ideal Fades, the owner. You know what it is, Southside baby.
Southside.
We're over here doing fades, braids, tapers, color, you name it, we do it. Lip injections, body sculpting, we do it all.
Hey,
That's a lot of stuff.
I even got my own DJ.
got your own DJ. And who is the DJ?
It's your boy Santino, Sonny Castagnon. What up, though?
What up,
Live
though?
from motherfucking Saginaw, Michigan.
For sure.
Originally from Saginaw, Michigan, representing ATX, baby.
DJ,
ATX.
aka DJ Dinero,
you
not
go,
as
DJ.
Dinero, but as Robert De Niro type shit.
There
You know
you
what I'm
go.
saying?
Exactly.
So, hey, we want to say thank y'all for having us.
For
you know,
real.
sitting down with y'all here at Ideal Phase at y'all's 1 year anniversary.
Hey, thank you for coming.
And it's been live too, though. Like it's not like we just set it up for a podcast. You've been having people coming in, getting cuts, kids grabbing toys. You got a toy drive here. You know, you have a lot of your regulars. You know, we got all your people in the
Got the
background
entourage in
over
the
here.
back.
You know what I'm saying? This is
You
big
got your
time
own film
production.
crew.
Yeah, I
You
got
know
my
what
own
I'm saying?
team. You know, I love my team. My team, we call them a dream team because
Dream team.
I had to put them together one by one and get them to where I liked it to be. You know, this is my team. This is what I made. This is, you know, without my team, I would be nobody.
Hey, give it up. Shout out to the
Teamwork
team.
makes
to
the dream
team.
work.
Yeah.
Shout out to the team because
Shout out
ever
to
since
the
we
team.
got here, y'all been hustling. Y'all been
Yeah.
doing y'all's thing.
Yeah, clap
you
it
know what
up.
I'm saying?
We
like,
love that.
y'all got people fading up over here. You got someone over here doing, what is it, eyelashes it looks like?
Yeah, that's my daughter. She
That's
is
your
an
daughter?
esthetician. Her name is Katrina.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
y'all
We call
sh-
her Kat.
Cat?
Hey, y'all come check out Cat for the lashes.
Yeah, for
My
them
daughter
lashes.
does.
Popping.
My daughter does lashes.
Does
You know what I'm
she?
saying?
She
Yeah.
need a job?
She's in San Antonio. though.
Yeah.
She's in San Antonio. Shout out Anna Baby.
And if you
know what I'm
hear
saying?
you come to
Always
also
hiring.
get you a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much work it put in to do something like that, but it seems like, a lot of work.
You know what? When I decided I was going to come back as a 2.0, I wanted to touch all
Okay.
bases and do a dual barbershop.
So we getting a little bit ahead of ourselves because you're talking about the 2.0. But
Yeah,
let's talk about
the
how
1.0.
how did this all begin to where you was like, man, I'm in school, I'm doing hair, maybe I'm doing, styles for different people. What made you even want to get into the cosmetology side of the game?
Well, to be honest with you, my mom was a cosmetologist back
Okay.
in the days. And I kind of grew up in the beauty school industry. And then my mom decided she didn't want to be a hairdresser. And I was like, okay. Anyways, moving forward, I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. I moved to Austin, Texas when I was 14 years old.
Okay.
I went to beauty school here. I went to Crockett High School. And then I went
Shout out
to
Crockett.
Baldwin's Beauty School.
Baldwin's Beauty
And
School.
from there, I was like, man, I want to do something big. And, when I started to get into the industry, you have to understand and realize not everybody's good at this.
For real.
And it's not one of those things that you get into and then you're like, damn, I got like 1,000 clients lined up outside the door. It don't happen like that.
Right.
You have to be severely motivated and want to hustle and get into it. And one of these older ladies came to me one day. I worked for Command Performance. It was one of my first jobs. She said to me, Veronica, you're a natural. Why don't you come and work with us at Matrix and become one of our educators? And I told myself, I was like, man, she's offering me that's a big job to get on stage in front of thousands of people and to be able to talk to them and become a color educator for them.
Okay.
So I went ahead and I did that. And
How old was you when that happened?
I was 19.
19, straight out
19.
of school.
I was 19.
Straight out of Crockett, huh?
Straight out of Crockett.
Straight out of Crockett.
All right.
I was 19 years old, and I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and try it. So I did it for 2 years with Matrix. I loved it. I was like, oh, I like this color thing, It makes people feel good. And the most beneficial thing about this whole job is just being able to make people feel good and smile. My whole family and my team and people around me, I call them my team because really, truly, everything I've done in life, I've had a lot of support.
That's what's
And
up.
I always tell people, I tell everybody this to this day. Either you love me 100% or you hate the hell out of me.
Bars.
And that's okay. Because at the end of the day, you know, as long as I'm getting that hate, I know I'm getting that love at the same time. So the truth is that, you know, I want to be able to do everybody, my whole family, my mom, my sisters, my family that I have here in Austin, my sister, you know, my husband, my kids, they've always been my 100% backing with everything. And a lot of my friends and my family, like, oh, you're doing hair, Vetta? Oh, let me do my, you know, do my hair. So that's how it went down.
Yeah. And who did your hair?
I do my own
You
hair.
did your own hair?
Yes. Girls in the shop will help me. If I need help, I'll call my sister, I'll call my husband. I call everybody like, hey, I need some help. And they're like, okay, I'll help you.
Right.
So you be helping her, big dog? You be helping her? You should be like, touch me up in the back real quick.
Yeah.
So you be having like pink on your hands and everything, you know what I'm saying? He said,
You got that color
Hey,
code?
so I call him instead of, there's a guy out there, his name is Guy Tang, and he's Oriental. He's a big-time colorist. We call him Mexican Tang.
Yeah, that's what's
Mexican
up.
Tang.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Shout out.
What's cool about it, though, is like you stayed to your roots. And you from the South Side, right? Or,
Yeah, I'm from the South Side. So when I got here from Las Vegas, Nevada, we lived in the Circle C area. And then from the Circle C area, we went to Oak Hill. And then when my parents decided they wanted to go back to Las Vegas, I was already involved here, and I was already taking cosmetology. I was, doing all the stuff I was doing. And I was like, you know what, Dad? I want to stay. And he's like, okay, but you ain't got no family there. And I said, that's okay, Dad. I got this.
Yeah.
So, I worked at nights, and then I went to school during the day. I got me a little place here, right down the street here in the 4-5. And I just went to school. I finished my school and did what I had to do and got it.
It was originally the Ideal Phase, right?
Yes, it was original Ideal Phase.
I remember the original Ideal Phase.
Yes.
And what's crazy is one of your coworkers, Marivela, she used to cut my hair back in the Gap over here at the Fast Freddy's up the street.
So
and that's how I know her.
Ideal Fades, we all started up at Fast Freddy's.
Fast Freddy's.
We all did.
That's what's
and
up.
our thing is that I started off at Riverside.
You knew La Huera?
Man,
Yeah.
we followed her all over the
Felicia,
place.
Felicia, La Huera, they call
Yes.
her La Huera.
Yeah, may she rest in peace. She's gone now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Rest in peace.
the truth is that we all originated from Fast Freddy, and one day, no disrespect, I had a boyfriend at one point in time that was like, "Hey, you're badass. You got your shit together. Why don't you open up your own shop?" And I was like, "Man, I don't know." And he's like, "Man, here's 10 grand. Go get it."
What?
Go
Like that?
get it.
So
Well,
I
it must have
went
been
and
Pablo Escobar.
I
He
went.
believed. He believed in the dream. Have you been doing this? Like, I know you said at 19. So how many years has it been from Ideal Phase #1 and Fast Freddy's to Ideal Phase 2.0? Now, how long consistently?
Okay, so consistently, I've been doing it since I was 14.
That's it.
And you want to know how?
I mean,
Nah,
you
we
can
don't-
put
we
your
don't
own
ever-
age out
we
there.
don't ever
You can
ask
put
the
your
age.
age out
We don't
there.
ever ask the age,
can
but
put
if you
your
wanna
age
say
out
it,
there.
it's up to you.
Like you say, the old guys winning we winning.
Hey,
And no, age ain't nothing but a
Hey,
number.
Jay,
Winning, no
watch
matter
out
what.
with that R. Kelly
Yeah,
stuff.
there you go.
Hey,
Oh, wait, not like that.
I just say I've been doing it for a good almost 30 years. Okay.
Almost 30
Yeah.
years. All you need is a few people to believe in you. Give you that extra little boost to get out there and like, hey, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's all really truly it takes. I mean, at the end of the day, if you got one person that stands behind you 100%, that's all it takes.
Talk
I mean,
about it.
I could build a whole bridge if I got somebody behind me telling me, "Hey, Veronica, you got this. You can do it." Even though in my brain I think I can, but at the end of the day, I know I can.
You have your own DJ.
Yeah, I got my own DJ.
Dinero. How did y'all link up?
So go ahead, Sonny, tell him.
Let's see. I met her probably. All right, so probably what 93.
What
Yeah.
color was her hair?
I don't even remember. I'm old, man.
He said, I'm old.
I'm old, bro.
It wasn't great.
Nah.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't this right
Never
here,
that.
No, I think I met you, what, 93, 94, somewhere around there?
93.
Barely getting started? Yeah. So, I would follow her from that other place.
Oh, so you already
Yeah,
getting,
from Fast Freddy's and everything.
you were
know.
getting cut up then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And actually, like, she was just learning how to fade back then. And
Yeah.
I was coming from Michigan. We was already rocking fades and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
we was a little different. So, I kind of guided her through how to do fades and stuff like that.
That's what's
and
up.
everything, because it was just how Mexicans up north is a little different from Mexicans down south. You know what I mean? So we kind of worked with each other, and then I would follow her wherever she went. What, St. John's, Riverside, South First.
It took a lot for me because having to leave the original Ideal Fades and come into 2.0, I really had to. I took a break for a long time. I took a break for about 10, 15 years. I went and educated myself. It's very important to educate yourself. We get caught up in these things that we do, just, being repetitive and not thinking about, hey, we need to educate ourselves. But at the end of the day, I was like, man, it's time for me to go educate myself. So I had to step back from the shop, close it for a while. I worked for Ulta. I went to work for Milk and Honey. I worked with some big dogs with color. And then I told myself, but I miss doing them fades. I miss being who I really, truly am. And I had a lot of guys still hitting me up saying, damn, Vettel, you're not fading no more. And I'm like, bro, I need to get it together,
Yeah.
And then I had a lot of people come and be like, Veronica, it's time.
Yeah.
It's time. Let's
Time
do it
to get
again.
back out there, yeah.
And then like Maribel and Isabel would always be like, when we gonna do this again? And I'm like, I don't know, shit. But then, finally we joked about it, what Maribel, maybe about 6 months before I decided to do it, me, her, and Isabel were on there joking, like, yeah, let's open up Ideal Fades, let's go back to it. And then all of a sudden one day I was like, Maribel, she's like, what? I said, you wanna come work with me? And she said, what? Are you serious? And I said, I'm dead serious. I'm gonna open Ideal Fades again. Oh yeah, most definitely. I don't sleep.
Yeah.
Like my mentality, I go home, it's time for me to go to bed. My kids, my husband, they're always like, man, when are you going to go to sleep? And you got to get some sleep, Mom. And I'm like, no, I got stuff in my brain. I want to do more. I want to, it's a nonstop.
Yeah.
I don't take this job as just something that I just come in every day and have to do. I take it as something that I love to do. And there's a big
eat,
difference.
Sleep,
Yeah.
breathe, Ideal Fades.
It's true, because
You
if
have
you're going to
to.
do it, you got to do it all the way.
2.0.
Gotcha.
So what made you hit it with the 2.0? It was a comeback.
So
right?
actually, truly, me coming into this business and deciding that I was going to do a 2.0, I have 2 financial backers that back me on everything.
Shout him out. Shout him out.
And John Montoya, and then I have Chavez.
Who's that?
Chavez.
Chavez? Okay.
Esteban.
Okay.
They're my financial backers, and they, whatever I wanted to do, however I wanted to do it, we all put in on it, and it was just one of those things like, you got to go out there and get it. They saw it in me, and they were like, man, let's do it. However you want to do it, you do it. It's your shop. You do what you want to do, Veronica. Let's just make it happen.
That's what's up.
So, hey, if I tend to fall on my ass, which I won't, but if I ever had to, they got me.
You're going to bounce back.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got a cold DJ right here.
Oh,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? That boy was
the
spinning on
truth
the
is,
ones
like I
and
said, I
twos.
got a badass team behind me,
Yeah.
100%.
He all right.
Everybody.
No, I mean, you got to have a strong support system regardless. Like, when it comes into like a business like this, I would think it's like you have to have the consistent people to come in on. The
truth
you can't
is,
be
like,
calling in or going fishing.
No,
or,
the thing is that people, and that's
like
what,
fishing,
that's a
but-
big,
He's like, I ain't fishing about 10
ain't
years.
fishing.
and it's a big thing. Like, like I tell my team, I come in here to work. If you guys aren't here to work, hey, you're only hurting yourself.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the only reason why I'm successful is because I put this much time into it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go home and say, oh, damn, well, I got to do something else today. I can't show up for work. Oh, I got a hangover. I don't feel good. Those aren't my excuses.
Right.
My excuses are I'm sick, I got family. But other than that, there are no excuses.
And
for
that's how you
anything.
build something. It's
Right.
being committed to it. Like
And
that's what it's saying.
consistent.
It's consistency too, because
Yeah.
consistency is key. A lot of people, they start something and they put it down, or they don't have someone to believe in you. And from what I've been hearing in this interview is like you have backing, you have a great staff. You know what I'm saying, which is your family. You can
Right.
tell. Like when I came in, it felt like a family-oriented establishment. You know what I'm saying? 2.0, it lets me know like one time, hey, that was a trial run, but everybody stuck around for the second haul.
And you know what? And I did that my first shop was open for 8 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
But, it was time for me to step back. And at the end of the day, I prayed on it. I did what I had to do. God blessed me.
God is
and I'm
good.
back.
Shout out to God.
God is
Shout out
to
Chavez.
God.
Chavez in the building right there.
Oh, there's Chavez right there.
Chavez
So
right
that's-
there. What up,
that's the
Chavez? What up,
bar.
Chavez?
Chavez, there you go.
That's one of my partners. That's
That's what's
Chavez
up.
right there.
That's what's up.
That's
And
what's
it's
up.
good to have him in the building.
That's right.
First year anniversary, man. We finna turn up. You feel me?
Hey, and what I like about it too is like it's the ambiance. You created an establishment that you walked in, really welcoming. Y'all put it together really nice. You had your DJ spinning. For a 1 year anniversary gig, jump off like that is just nice.
And I talk about the first Ideal Fades. The first Ideal Fades, I tell everybody, like we had half of the size of this building. I had a chair and a station on everybody's thing. That's all we had, and we had a rollabout, right, Mariville? That's all we had. Our first Ideal Fades. It didn't matter about what we had in there, what it looked like. All that mattered is that they walked out, they were happy clients, and we built that business. That whole year was a hard year for us, our first year. But after that, Ideal Fades thrived big time. Within our 8 years, we were so busy, we didn't even know what to do.
That's what's
So,
up.
and I know that, like, coming back as part of a 2.0, we had to go over and beyond and make sure that everything that we were doing this time, you're right, I did my homework. I made sure that I crossed all my T's, dotted all my I's. There ain't no coming back from this. I told my husband when I decided I was going to do this again, this was going to be the last time I'm doing it. So that means this is here to stay.
That's what's up, man.
So
Hey,
I got a quick question too, real
Yeah.
quick. What brings you the most joy about when a client jumps up out your chair and they just all in the mirror and they leaving with what does that bring the most joy to you when just because with a haircut?
How did you feel? How did you feel?
Yeah. What does it do
After
for
she
you?
was done with you the first
Man,
time,
I'm
bro.
gonna go out and get some women.
He was like, I'm ready.
He's like, yeah,
I'm ready. now.
finally, that's who I'm supposed to
baby.
look like. She found
Well,
you.
and the truth is that, I got men and women that come in to get to see me because I'm a colorist and I'm a barber.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it makes me feel good because there are a lot of women or a lot of men that come in. They got a lot of stuff that they're holding in either from home, from
Man,
work,
talk about
stress, everything. I could,
like
write
a
I could
counselor.
write a book on everything, but at
Yeah,
the end of
that's
the
like a
day,
counselor.
I wanted to make sure, everybody feels good and they leave feeling great. And they do. Some of them get out and they're like, they'll come in here like moping. A guy will come in here moping like, damn, I ain't had a haircut. I look tired.
My baby mama, man. She my baby mama.
You know what? I got you. Come on, sit down. Let's get you right. So then, I fade them up, clean up their beard, give them a hot towel, do a little bit of razor work. And then, time they leave, they're like, man, I feel good. I feel like $100.
And that's true because I feel like barbers don't get their credit. They're like artists. Like seriously, like artists because you can walk in like feeling some type of way, like what she just said, and then you get edged up and faded and everything, and then boom, you feel like
$1 million bucks. $1 million bucks.
That's true.
It's like that. Like what is it? That movie on Barbershop where he's trying to get a fade. He's trying to get a fade, and finally they sit him down, and he gets a fade, and he takes off. Right?
Yeah.
He comes back with a job. He got a
Yeah.
job. He's
Yeah.
like, here,
And you know
I
what?
paid
That's
you
what's
2
up.
And
times.
I've done a lot of people like that. Some people have come and sit in my chair and said, Veronica,
I can't
man,
pay you, Rick.
I can't pay you right now. I ain't got no money. And I'm like, you know what? It's not even about the money. You've been so loyal to me for so many years. I got you.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to come back and bring me that money. I'm good. Let's just keep it moving.
Man,
moving.
right?
Yeah. And that's what's up though. It's because people like you, like he said, it's like artists. Not everyone can paint, cut hair. Not everyone can paint a canvas. Not anyone could just throw up sheetrock.
Right.
People are in themselves, learn things and stuff, and it seems like you're really established with everything you've had going. And it's crazy. It's because it's the support, right? Because I remember when we met, what was it, at Chicano Park for Hasta La Luna, right?
Right.
And then you shot it out to us and be like, hey, come in. And to me, I was like, man, I let him know. I was like, man, we got to go.
We gotta
Yeah.
go.
Gotta go.
We gotta go.
You know?
It was so much love out there, Hasta La Luna, you know what I'm saying? We chilled
Oh,
over there with
yeah.
y'all for about like 15, 20 minutes.
Hey, big shout out
You know.
to Dolores and Philip.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out. They're my people too. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Edward. He was supposed, Mr.
Oh,
Unlock my
yeah.
car.
Unlock
You
my
got
car, you
sick.
supposed
How
to
you
be
gonna
here,
go?
bro.
It will be
You should
everywhere.
have stayed home. You should have stayed home.
You be driving around and see those ads.
We've been waiting on him. He gonna have to
Yeah,
come in
everywhere.
on season 2. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
What's
I thought
up?
somebody was finna start voguing through here a while ago with this house on. I was like,
Hey, you never know with him. You don't know
It's
what
in
you're
the
gonna get.
crates.
Man, I
Digging in the
What got
crates.
you into the music, big dog?
Probably my dad, honestly. Like when I was a little kid, like my first record I bought was Kiss Destroyer. Like it's crazy because like my music is like all over the place in a sense, but it makes sense because if like my first album I ever bought, my dad, I was like 4 years old. It was Kiss Destroyer, but also people don't realize is that Parliament Funkadelic is also signed to the same label
got
as
to.
Kiss. So I saw Parliament Funkadelic looking like the black version of Kiss because they was in costumes, all this stuff,
Everything.
dressed up and everything, the whole show.
Yeah.
So I had two loves, which is rock and funk.
Yeah.
So that's where my musical background starts
That's what's
with my
up.
dad, and then you have my sister who loved the R&B and funk. My pops was mainly rock. Mom's Tejano, Motown, especially coming from Michigan.
Yeah.
I want to send a big shout out.
Shout out. What's
One
up?
of my biggest influences mix wise, because I don't really scratch or nothing like that, but my blends is smooth as shit. Martina Hitman.
Martina.
Martina
Oh,
Hitman.
yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
he
he
went
used to
back.
come-
He
he used
went
to come
back.
down your
Martina
face.
Hitman.
Anyone
man.
like
Yeah.
dead ass, if there was anyone who had a big influence on me mix wise, it was Martine.
And you're at KZI right now.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm at KZ. I just started about 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think. I do the morning mix at 7:30.
Morning mix at 7:30.
Wonder why it been jamming, man.
88.7.
I be taking my daughter to school. I was like, they got the mix on this morning.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
that's
man.
me,
And that's you.
That's
Yeah.
him.
Thank
Man,
you,
keep
I
doing
appreciate
what
it.
you doing,
Hey,
big
that's
dog.
what I'ma tell
and I
you,
can
man.
tell you that it's popping because if this is what you playing on the mix,
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Got it.
KZI been popping since I can remember when
Dude,
it
for
was
real.
Brown Boy James,
Yeah.
and it was you call in and be like, I want to give a shout out to my hyena out there. You know what I'm saying? And then they start playing some Days Misery and
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
Yeah, straight up freestyle.
Some girl, you know what I'm saying? Like Siobhan, so tell me. And
Hey,
like, I used to
hip-hop,
pray,
I
and
didn't
then,
know
and
about
then
that.
That is like the song I hate the most.
you had to wait till they were gonna play your shout out and they record it, and then sometimes you wouldn't even catch it. How did you know you were ready to come out with the 2.0? Is it just like you finally just
I guess life in general. I started feeling like I had done my time with Ulta, which with Ulta, I became a Redken educator with Ulta, and I
Salute,
worked
my G.
really hard with Redken, and it was just one of those things that, man, I had won with that. Like that was a whole win for me. And then Milk and Honey came and got me and was like, man, we really want her as a colorist. Come and work with us. We'll pay you really good. And I went and worked with Milk and Honey for a while. But then I was like, man, I miss doing fades. That wasn't what I was about. I really wanted to get back in the hustle and the barber game again and do my thing. So, and I had so many backings. I was just like, it's time. It's time. Let's go. And I just told myself, and like I told everybody around me, if I don't do it now, we ain't gonna do it. So let's just do it.
right?
You know?
You got to jump out there sometime.
Yeah.
You gotta bet on yourself.
Life's a risk, I know.
You
It really is. It's a
Yeah,
risk.
it is. It is. It really
Yeah,
is.
man, you gotta take that chance and jump off the porch.
So
And I was just ready.
So I got a question for you. What's your favorite pair of clippers? Are you rocking with Andis, Walls, or Babyliss?
Let me tell you.
What's your go-to?
So
Corded or wireless? What's up?
I've got cordless. I don't do nothing but cordless.
Oh, okay.
And
like my stuff plays Bluetooth music out there?
Right? A whole playlist
hey,
on it.
old school, the
it
original
turns
ideal
colors.
fades, we had to wrap the cords around our arms and cut with it.
Yeah.
And nowadays, it's like freehand. You can do everything you want to do. You can really get in there and do all this stuff. But because they're cordless now, my thing is I use my seniors. I use my Walshes. And
Walsh seniors,
And then
yeah.
I am down with my Babyliss, my trimmers. Like,
Okay.
I mean, I use the Graphenites, and I love them. You know what I'm saying? But
So
I'm all
Babyliss
about
on the
Babyliss.
T
Yeah.
edges, right?
And then I also have my Gammas. I love my Gammas.
Okay, some
So,
gammas.
oh yeah.
All right.
I got all kinds of colors, everything. We got change of faces. We do all kinds of stuff with our clippers. Nowadays, we're bougie. And
Yeah.
when you're a barber, you really got to be in the industry and get it.
Yeah, you know your style. I remember when the
yeah.
clippers used to just be all. Then they start like using the hacksaw to cut it around the thing. I was like, "What y'all doing with this?"
Bam.
And then you be like, "Dang, that line did come out even more crispy though." So whatever you're doing, keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate
For
that.
sure.
Especially with the color, the coloring and stuff. It's like you
She the
have
best.
both aspects of, because you got barbers that are only barbers, right?
That's right.
And then, but you are like well-rounded in
Right.
itself to be like you said, you studied and we're like,
Well, I'm in the game now to be part of that new generation type stuff to where, I want to be able to do the barber work and to be able to do color. A lot of barbers get in there, and that's all they want to do is just barber work. They don't get in there and color it, detail it, do all those things, and that's something that I'm good at.
Yeah.
And me being a colorist, shit, I got women walking out of here paying $400. But you know what? At the end of the day, they're loving their hair, and it's lasting.
they going
I'm in the
home
wrong
to
game.
they men, and the men are like, yeah, girl.
Then they going home to
yeah.
their man, and then they like, nah, I just got this done. You ain't finna what?
Yeah, so, I mean.
Why you wearing the bonnet then?
I'm hooking them all up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what you look like, what color you are, I got you.
Hey, that's
Hey,
what's up
so
for everybody.
Y'all come in and check out Beto because she's gonna make you $1 million, or you gonna go home and keep your husband. Ain't no divorces over here and shit like
Hey, or
that.
you gonna get a new one.
Or you gonna get a new one. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get a new something.
Whatever
Something's
works.
gonna happen for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially just sitting down in this place. Is,
Life changing.
Yeah, hey,
life changing.
you know what? And I got love for everybody. Like, I ain't got no time for no hating, no nothing crazy like that. At the end of the
That's
day,
what's up.
I want everybody to show love and to be one unity and be a team.
And that's all it's been ever since we got in the building. I hope the laws ain't coming over here. It's too much love. It's too much love going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stop by and come get a fade or something, you feel me? Or some coloring.
right.
But it's been love ever since we jumped in the door. You know what I'm saying? Hospitality has been great. Man, we only have time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have time. We still got a whole nother half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let's
you know
get it.
what? You know what? This is what I'm gonna say though. It's like I love the thing that you're doing with the community. You always got to keep your community close in
Right.
order for you to be successful, especially with your own business. You know, big businesses out there trying to just come in and stomp on the little people and stuff, and
up.
you really gotta
Hey,
come in.
and shout out to the Travis County Clerk's Office because
Shout out
they
Travis
really
County.
helped us with the actual toys and stuff. And then TC's mother, Stephanie Hernandez, she had some judges that stepped up and sent us some
Shout
money
out
this
to the
time.
judges.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, we came in and blessed you know, with some toys ourselves and
Yeah,
stuff.
oh,
But
I
it's
appreciate
a
you.
beautiful thing to give back to the community because, like I said, a lot of these kids out here nowadays really don't, you know, some don't have. You know, even back in the day, it's been like that.
When
you
we
know,
did
some don't
the
have.
back to school thing just recently, we did for the kids. They came in, they got their haircuts, and then they got backpacks, they got school supplies.
That's
And
what's
you know, I had a little boy that walked up to me, and he had a pair of little glasses on, and he had his braids in his hair, and he had his backpack on his back, and the mom said, "Hey, Veronica, he wants to tell you something," and I was like, "All right." So I turned around, and the little boy looked at me, and he goes, "I just wanted to tell you thank you. It's my favorite backpack." And I was like, oh.
That's
So
what's up.
then, from then on, I'm like, you know what? Every event that we get a chance to do, we're going to do it. And I don't care what it takes. I know I got a whole community behind us that's going to help us to get where we need to be to be able to do these things for people.
Yeah, and it's a
real.
blessing in itself.
is.
You
That's
know,
right.
especially
Always comes back around.
Yeah, it does, and it like we said, you know, shout out to God because like
That's
you
right.
know, it just because you have something doesn't mean that you forget where you come from. You
Never.
gotta really be humble for yourself to be able to give back, especially with you know nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, and I had a really good upbringing. Like, I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. My parents had money.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, that didn't make me, you know, some type of person to where I felt like,
Bougie.
yeah,
She's just bougie with her color.
I'm bougie.
after,
says it over there.
yeah,
bougie color.
I say that now, but then I'm gonna get a fade buyer and I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
shit, let
Yeah.
me get out
He gonna
there.
be bougie.
Yeah, I'm
know
gonna
who
be like-
gave me this
I'm gonna be drinking out of my cup with my pinky like that and shit.
I'm bougie as hell, but when it comes down to it, I got a good heart.
Yeah.
does. She definitely
I got a
does.
good heart.
Look out for
And,
everybody.
you know, I want to look out for everybody. Even if it comes down to my last dime, my last penny, I'll give it to you.
Can I borrow a
ain't no
dollar?
tripping. You sure can.
I'm gonna have to tell
Right
my
here.
mama. I'm gonna tell my
Right
mama
here.
to come over here and get colored up.
I need
Straight
some
up,
money.
though.
Tell my
Yeah.
mama, I'm
They
gonna
don't
be
pay
like,
me
mama,
enough no
you need to
more."
come over here out of your face. Holla at Beto.
I'll take care of her.
Cause it's right over here on the south side of Austin. Y'all check it out,
45,
man.
baby.
45, the
45,
45,
45.
78745.
45.
We can't. Hey, you know it's crazy. I used to go to school up the street too, Crockett. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
Me
saying?
too. I went to
too.
Crockett too.
We all
Yeah,
did.
yeah. I was
I
at
graduated
Porter.
from McCallum, though.
I was middle school
I
at
ain't
Porter.
I ain't go to Crockett.
I graduated from the north side.
Don't be a hater. Because you back in the
He
south
repping that
side.
north side.
Yeah,
What is
south
it?
side for life,
78750 or or something? You from the 5-0 or what?
Back in the South Side.
04. Shout out to 04, man.
Yeah, shout out Murderside, Search C, man. We appreciate
Exactly,
you.
that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, shout out to Las Vegas.
Shout out
Nasty,
Las Vegas.
Michigan. What up, though?
Hey,
Find out you're a Raiders fan.
Hey, just some truth. Just some truth,
Bears.
though. We all
The
gonna
Bears.
shout out Vegas, though, because that's where all of this Comanero Bro stuff began.
So we have Ideal Fades has his own page, which is the Ideal Fades Facebook page, Ideal Fades Instagram. Then we also have our own personal pages. Everybody in here has their own brand.
Everybody.
And I love that all my hairdressers, barbers have their own brand. I allow them to brand themselves. I think it's very important because, you know, when you walk in a building, it says Ideal Fades, but people don't come in here because it says Ideal Fades. People come in here because they come in to see Bunny, Mario, Maribel, Zaya, you
Shout
know,
out the
Shout out to
to
Beatrice.
everybody, you know,
Yeah.
for everything. Like it's
Everybody eats B.
but the address is 6400 South First Suite D.
What's the hours?
And the hours, we're closed on Mondays, and we are open Tuesday through Thursday. We're open from 10 to 7, and then weekends, Saturdays we're open 10 to 6, and Sundays 1 to 5.
Why do barbers shops or salons treat what's up with Monday? Why is it like we ain't open on Monday? What is so
Well,
special about Monday?
Because the whole thing is that on Mondays, usually there's not that much clientele that walks in the door.
Okay,
It's a
beginning
slower
of the
day.
month. All right.
So
Beginning
then
of
we
the month,
actually
the
get
week.
to, you know, do that and kind of take a day off. At first, when we first opened, I had the shop open 24/7. Like we were open all the damn time. And then as as time kind of flew by and we went through, I was like, you know what? It's time to kind of give us all a break. We done what we had to do. The hustle's there. The backing's there. Let's take a day off.
That's what's up.
So, you know, we all kind of, and as a team, too, you want to make sure that you got your team all off on the same day.
Yeah, for real.
And then everybody gets one other day that they get to pick and
Yeah.
be off. So
Right.
it's actually worked out. Yeah.
That's what's up. I was just curious because, you know, every shop that I've been to, they like, yeah, we ain't open on Mondays. I'm like, is that like barber holiday or
That's
something?
what I was thinking. I was like, is that like a
Is
barber
that
tradition or
And,
something like
and
that?
you got to
You know what
think
I
about
mean?
it, too. At the end of the weekend, we're busy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like
you
always,
trying,
especially on
Everybody trying to
Saturdays.
come in and get that fresh
Especially-
fade.
Yeah,
get your haircut
like I'm
early.
going out this weekend.
It's
Straight
like a
up.
DJ, like, hey, can you play me some music while we're on our way to Round Rock? No, I'm off. I'm not playing nothing.
He don't even listen to music.
Yeah, I'm not hearing nothing. Shout out to
He's just driving and shit. No music in the car.
That's right. That's right.
I got 2 DJs in the car and I can't hear no music. You damn right, we off. We on our way to go see another one.
So what the team? How the team be celebrating though? Like what y'all do? I know y'all be having
gonna have an
days
after
where
party,
it's
ain't
like,
y'all?
yeah, like where the after party at? That's what I want to
So
know.
tonight we're going to be at the
Look
Real
at
House
this.
in Cairo.
Look.
It's an after party with DJ Through the Q.
DJ, shout out to the
DJ
Q.
Tootie been
They made his own
down
day. They gave him
forever.
his own day.
Yeah, and
that's
His
actually,
own DJ day.
so Through the Q used to be the DJ for Ideal Fades, one. He was the one that came in there. I used to have a spot for him actually in the shop.
That's
We used
what's
to come
up.
in and sell his records, his
That's
little
man. That's
CDs,
back, man. That's
you
when
know.
he was coming
But that's
out with
my
the
boy,
CDs,
yeah.
the
In the
like
90s.
early 2000s. That was because Through the Q was like established in his own right mind. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? He was already coming hard. You know,
and I give him a big shout out because that's my boy. He's always been there 100% to support us. And DJ Dinero has been there too. That's my DJ.
That's your DJ. And I was like, Dinero is in the dollars? He was like, no, it's in Robert De Niro.
So we got the mob in the building.
Shit.
About all that.
Fucking people disappearing and shit.
Right.
Hey, I know he went
Let me
in
make
for a
sure his
haircut.
mic is right.
He went
Hey,
in
we
for
got
a
a back
Somebody
door.
get buried where God can't find you.
We got a back door. We got a back door now.
It's like you disappearing at the shop, boy. He went in for a fade, never came back.
Never came back. That boy
really got
faded out.
faded.
Yeah, he got faded.
He got faded. Body parts in the back.
Hey, and that's our logo, keeping on
Killing the DJ game.
That's what's up, man. Hey, this is a great interview. This great vibe going on right now. What's up, Brand? What you got? I know you got some more
Bro,
questions
all
over
I'ma
there.
say
in the
all I'm gonna
bag.
say is I've been
What's
looking
up?
at these tacos on the table.
They all
right
getting
now.
cold.
Boy.
They all getting
I'm
cold.
like,
Hey,
man,
I want to
who
shout out
made
El
the tacos?
Flacco.
Who made
That's
the tacos?
Flacco. That's El
Flacco?
Flacco.
Flacco.
What's up? Shout out Flacco. I was talking to Abel about you the other day.
Damn.
Yeah, me and Abel were just talking. Yeah, talking to the mic. Yeah, shout out to A-Dog at Anonymous, man. Look at how I ran into, boy. I was like, man, I didn't recognize him till I was like, I had to take another look. I was like, is that Jesus?
Man, I am the one, man.
Hey.
That's
Yeah,
what you,
so
man. What
we
you
actually-
slanging, dog? I seen you with that.
Shit, man, I'm slinging
Tacos.
everything,
Yeah.
man. Tacos,
Burgers.
burgers, wings, you name it, I
Yeah.
got it.
You got the
Shit,
food.
I got them
popping.
drinks out there, too.
Over there, that's okay.
Yeah,
I'm finna come out over there in a minute.
yeah.
When we
gonna
did
have-
our
for sure.
event for TC
We gotta
to
chop
do
it.
the fundraiser for TC, he came out here and he cooked for us for nothing. He did it because of the kindness of his heart.
Shout out
Hey.
your business, dog. Shout out
Yeah,
your business.
man.
Yeah, the Flaco
Right now,
Gordo,
G.
man. You know what I mean?
One more time, big dog.
That Flaco Gordo, man, that's where I'm at. Either I'm out at old Phase or
I
catch
seen
me
you.
in Del Valley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, that's crazy,
That's me in Del
dog.
Valley.
You see how small
That's what's up.
it's not a
They
small
was talking
world.
about Crockett earlier. I didn't want to say nothing, but now we gonna pop our shit. You feel
Well,
me?
I mean, I went to Crockett.
I mean, I went to
Yeah,
I went
we
to
went
Del,
to
I went
Crockett.
to Del Valley. I went to Del Valley
Yeah,
for a
but
little
you
bit.
ain't
dog.
shout us
You know
out,
what I'm
though.
saying?
That's where we all linked up
Hey,
at.
never know who you running
Who
into.
you run into,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Like,
That's what I'm talking about when I say support.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the support. It's
All
all
the
the love.
support.
We all work together as a team.
And they know they call, I'm coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Without question, no matter what it is, I'll be here.
that's what's up, man. It's good to see you,
How did
man.
you link up with her? How do you know?
One of my sister's homegirls
Yeah.
does my son's hair, and she set up shop here when
Alicia?
they were doing their first event.
Oh no,
Yeah.
shout out Alicia. That's
And,
crazy.
I think it was a Halloween thing that they had.
That's what's up. See,
I've been
we
coming
all
over here
intermingled.
since.
We all intermingled somehow. You know what I'm saying? Austin is a small city. It's not a small world. Austin is just a small city
Oh,
With
yeah,
big
for
dreams.
real.
with big dreams.
Big
With
dreams.
big
You know what I'm
dreams.
saying?
You know what I'm saying? But it's great, man. It's like, man, I just love the aspect of it. You know, coming in and you got the tacos. You got your haircuts. You getting lashes done. You got what you say? What else you do in here? Body
We got
sculpting.
body sculpting, lip injection.
How does that work? How does a body?
Microblading.
how does
of the
that-
eyebrows.
Massages too. I heard
Oh, the
massages.
massage. You got TC over
TC,
here. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Hey, but
TC.
TC's in barber school. She's about to be hot.
Oh,
Hey.
shit.
Yeah,
I
she's about to
see.
be hot. She's ready to come out.
We gonna have to
she's
sit
been
down with
trading
you,
with
too.
me every day. She's been coming after barber school, coming in here. We did a taper fade last night of a client. We had already closed the door, and this client wanted a taper fade, and TC's like, "Man, let me try." And I was like, "Bet, let's do it." So
That's the
we
only way to
sat
learn.
there, and we went through and we did it. The whole taper fade aspect of it. But I'm glad because she knows working with me, I'm a hustler.
Yeah.
There ain't no time for, I don't want no bullshit. Don't sit here with me and be like, "Oh, I got it," and then you ain't got it.
Yeah.
No, and this is a 5-star shop, and we're 5-star shop for a reason.
Say.
So we're gonna stay that way. So we gotta make sure that all of our barbers are on the same level. So she's ready. She's gonna be
Hey,
hot.
That's
ready.
what's up.
And this is one that does your lashes.
Yeah. So this is my daughter.
that's
This
your-
is
this
This is
Alyssa.
your daughter. How you
I
doing?
call her Cat.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's Cat.
So you got it all in
And she
this.
went to aesthetic school,
Okay.
so she's an actual esthetician.
Esthetician.
Yeah.
And
They
is
got the
that?
real deals here.
Yeah.
Real deal.
And as an esthetician, what's the difference between her?
So an esthetician actually does facials, waxing, anything that has to do with the skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
she does all that stuff. She does the eyelashes, all that good stuff. She's really good at Brazilian waxing. I don't know why she likes to do that, but that's her thing. So,
Hey,
I ain't mad at her. It's money.
It's a bag. Yeah,
It's
it's a
money.
bag that
Yeah,
come
You
with
got
that.
the cheerleaders over here too.
I love
boy.
to do
Hey, y'all
Brazilian
Hey, and
wanna
I-
get
wax, too.
everybody,
If I
everybody, and
knew how to
everybody
do
on this podcast.
And I want to give a big shout out to Bunny. Bunny
Shout out.
Blends. Bunny Blends over there in that corner over there.
Shout out Bunny Blends.
That's my
Shout out,
day
Bunny.
one. Bunny.
What
Bunny's
up,
the
what
one
up,
that.
what up?
That's my badass barber over there. She's been. She came straight out of school to me. She actually came into the shop with me from day one, and she stayed by me the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She hasn't moved or nothing, and she's cold.
So
Cool with it.
what do you look for in somebody to come that wants to get a job out here at Ideal Face? What do you look for in a person?
The hustle.
The hustle.
If I sit down and have a conversation with you, and you're already talking about, well, I need to do this, I can't do this, I don't know, maybe this, I ain't got time for you. Because you're not on the same level that I'm on.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody because I'm not. I still make mistakes. I still do whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm all about the hustle. And I want us to win. And we can't win if you're not trying to win. So that's part of that,
I'm going to go ahead. You want to sit in on this, TC, while I take care of something? Look, we're going to give her a chance to talk real quick.
All right.
Okay. Hold on just a minute. We still rolling though. What's up, TC?
Yeah, man.
Network.
It's quick. So Flacco actually, shout out to him. He's the one that
Shout out,
donated his
Flacco.
time
Yeah.
and labor to
All day.
cook all day for my fundraiser. I was like $1,000 short.
Yeah.
Needed to put my down payment for school. So, yeah. And I was surprised at how fast I got into school, but, you know, Vero just made it happen, and she supported me from day one. Being in the shop, I'm almost a year into this with her
Yeah.
next month, but yeah, she's a big blessing to the community.
That's
and
what's
herself.
up. That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? And I can hear the love in your voice.
Yeah, it's the
You know what I'm
emotions.
saying?
It's hard
Yeah,
because
it's-
you don't get people that support you 100%.
Facts.
Everybody sells you a dream, but nobody wants to follow behind that dream.
For real, for
So
real.
when it comes time for, you know, a lot of people say, oh, yeah, I got you. I'll do this, I'll do that. But do they really follow through with it? They don't. And a lot of barbershops, they'll tell you, yeah, come work with me. And then they just throw you in the corner. There's your station. Go on, get it, make my money.
A lot
Right?
of them sell you a dream. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And I ain't trying
Don't
to
put
do
nothing
that.
behind it.
No.
And I'm fortunate enough to see it firsthand without experiencing it from other shops and getting a bad taste in my mouth for being a barber.
Yeah.
I know she mentioned like, yeah, I wanted to make money. I see how much money they make, but these guys work hard, and
Yeah.
I've been in the shop just as much as they are. I don't do what they do, but
Yeah.
I've been in it, if not more than some other barbers, and I'm watching the game and I'm seeing it, and I'm like,
You like
this is
yeah.
life changing. So,
Yeah. That's
and I
what's
want to
up.
be able to incorporate that with the business that I have now. That's about to be 9 years old myself. So, you know,
Yeah.
with it, yeah,
It's 9 years old?
my business for
Yeah.
massage, yeah.
Okay, all right. To talk about that a little
Yeah,
bit too.
I'm a massage therapist, local. I started when I was 22, going on 23, but I had nothing, like
Yeah.
nothing. So I started it right out of school as well.
Yeah. So now taking on this new side of, I guess, I don't know what it's called, but taking on cosmetology as well as masseuse, you know, working with your hands. We know that that's going to benefit you going forward because, you know, everybody need their hair done. Everybody, you know, especially the older folks, our body be breaking down. You know what I'm saying? People be needing massages all
Yeah.
over, you know. So it's a wide range of clients and customers out here for
Yeah.
you, you know. So
Yeah, definitely.
I appreciate the grind, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Broaden in horizon. You know what I mean? If she ain't
Yeah.
doing this, she'll be doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's always good to have more than one way to get it.
Always.
You know
I
what I'm
believe in
saying?
that.
It's always good to have more than
Real
one
hustler
way to
never
get it.
stops.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
But
Well,
you know,
that's
being
stop.
here has put me in the position to have multiple opportunities. You know, whether it's cutting hair or my personal business. But at the end of the day, it's all about the support that we all receive, you know, as a community and together.
Okay, man, that's so great, and the opportunity that you're giving is just like a blessing all the way around, and you know, it's just seeing Joseph here too, man, and hearing that story of him helping out, I'm just like, as
It's all
he
love,
should,
man. It's all
as he
love.
should.
It's all love.
I know where he come from. You know what I'm
all
saying?
love.
And we come from the bottom.
Right.
Nothing. So these opportunities that's coming up is just great. You know, even y'all giving us the opportunity over here with our podcast and what we're doing, you know, 4-1 for life. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's that. That's hard right
Yeah,
there.
you know what I'm saying? And the life
Carnation, baby.
Yeah, and the life means the love inside feeds everyone. Hairstyles of a lifetime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Hey, keeping Austin faded. That's what's
Straight
up.
up.
that's what's
Keep
up.
it
That's
Keep
what our
Austin
shirts
faded.
say. We ideal fades.
I'm gonna have to
baby.
get me one of those for
Yeah,
real.
keep it Austin
Get
faded.
faded.
There you go,
See,
see?
got him
Hey,
rocking
and
it
that
over
one,
here.
that one's got Through the Q on the back of it. That's when we did the Through the Q event.
Through the Q.
Okay,
When
that's
he
what's
went
up.
and got his proclamation day for his.
That's what's
Through the
up.
Q.
That's what's up. So when I came in, I also was introduced with Zay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he cut my
Zay.
partner hair and my boy Jay Boogie hair. You know, we want to give him an opportunity as
That's
well.
right.
If you want to come talk
Come on,
about
Zay.
what it is, you know, you told me that you from the H-Town. We appreciate you for coming to Austin, getting all this love, man. Come on in.
Yeah, I'm from Houston.
Houston, huh? I see you get my boy Jay Boog right over here, man. He
cut my
finna go
son.
home. He has a kid on the way, so he finna be in all the pictures looking fresh.
Yeah, that boy finna get some cutty tonight.
Yeah. He finna induce it.
Yeah.
He said induce it. Boy, that's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
But how long you been in the game, man?
I've been cutting about 6 years now.
About 6 years?
Yeah, started cutting my son, and it just went from there.
What do you love about it?
Honestly, it's just something I picked up. My mom used to cut hair.
Okay.
My grandma, she used to teach cosmetology, so it's just something I grew up around.
Okay.
Yeah, and it just I developed a passion for it. At first, it was about money, not gonna lie, but I learned not everything about a dollar. Money don't move me.
Yeah.
If it feel right, the energy right, I'm with it. When
nobody.
I was just driving by one day and I seen the shop, I was like, man, let me take my chance. I thought she was gonna say no, but she was like, yeah, come on in here. We looking for more people. So I was like, all right, bet. And I'm the type of person like all you gotta do is give me an opportunity.
Yeah.
Everything else
You gonna
I'm
eat.
proving from the
You
rest.
gonna eat and
Yeah.
then give back to
You
the
gonna
person
see.
who's helping you.
Nah,
get to
facts.
That.
That's how
You know what
that's
I'm
how it's supposed to be.
That's
That's
what's
how
up.
everybody grow.
Yeah, I
Nah,
feel
fact.
that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hey, she can come over here because I'm about to go finish wrapping up out
Yeah, he
there.
finna come on. Hey,
Yeah.
Ro, you back on? He
Yeah.
finna wrap
I'm
it up.
wrapping up out
Hey,
there.
well, hey, we're gonna holler at you season 2,
Hey,
dog.
come holler at
Season
me when y'all done, man. I got some drinks for
Okay,
you.
appreciate it.
Oh
Man.
yeah, his margaritas.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's the love inside that feeds everybody. All right, just let me know if you need to adjust it. Appreciate you sitting down. I like your shoes. Everyone in here got them clean kicks, boy. Everyone in here. You look down, I said, man, I got the ostrich skins, but I mean, it's the same.
Hey, it's awesome.
Love it. I love all y'all shoes. The shoe game is funky in here, man.
Feel
Oh
me?
yeah.
Funky.
So
Yeah.
bring it to the hot seat.
The daughter.
We got Cat.
Welcome, Kat, to the Comanero Bros podcast show.
What up?
No, I've been over here watching y'all. Everybody's been enjoying themselves. I've been over there doing them lashes.
Yeah.
Hey,
I've
them
been
things are
working.
like tedious, ain't they?
Right.
It is. It's very tedious. It's one of those things that you do want to take your time and be very intricate, pay attention to the details. I'm not going to let nobody leave unhappy. If you
Fact.
tell me you don't like something, I'm going to fix it. If you text me the next day, I'm still going to fix it.
Right.
It's all about perfecting and making your customers happy. I mean, I've grown up in this industry. She's been doing this for 30 years. I'm 29.
Whoa.
So since I
There
was
you
a
go.
baby,
Whoa.
I grew up in the shop. From
Hold
the
up.
shop that we first all started at, where I was just singing and running around, to having the first ideal fades, to this. The number one thing I would tell you that I've learned from my mom
Yeah.
is the hustle, the drive, never give up, keep on pushing, like Bun said. Just, you got to keep going. And so if there's a way, if there's a will to make money, it's going to happen. Because there's tons of money, there's tons of things to do. People got talents. You have multiple of them, all of them, to your best ability. And just keep going. I mean, especially with her, like, there's so many things that I did in order to even get here. I used to make T-shirts and decorations and just every random thing I could do and get my hands on to make money. It was happening, and she was behind me. Do it. Do it. Do it.
That's what's up.
You ain't doing nothing, go do it.
How does that make you feel, Beto, to hear that?
I'm emotional.
Oh, you gonna start crying?
It's all right if you do.
It's all good. It's all good.
good.
Hey, that's what the Comanero Bros podcast show does that to people.
It's about healing.
Yeah,
it's
healing.
It's a lot, like my family's been through a lot. We've overcome some big hurdles. Myself have overcome some big hurdles. So hearing my daughter, like my son's here to support me, my husband, everybody, but hearing my daughter come from my daughter, it's a lot to know that hey, I actually did it. That's my goal right there. If I don't
That's
do
what's
nothing
up.
else in life,
I love this.
my goal is to make sure that she can carry whatever she needs to carry when I'm gone.
And
That's my goal.
and-
The same thing for TC, the same thing for everybody that works here with me. When I'm gone, I want to know that this is going to still be an establishment and they're going to be able to carry it.
That's what's up.
And-
It's
and that's-
generations.
Yes.
Generational.
And that's what I love to see and I love to hear. And this is what we want to show our friends, our family, especially our young kids. Like, we got kids
That's
too.
right.
So it's like they're going to be like, man,
And it
she
don't
was
even
doing this
matter.
with her daughter. And her, they when they hear that, what you just said, they're going to be like, man, I'm going to push hard because my parents support me too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because one day this is going to be you.
I think the most amazing part and the number one thing people have to worry about, it doesn't matter about where you came from, about the struggles you've been through. None of the background stuff or the things that you go through. It just matters about how you get there and how hard you push to persevere. That's it. And as long as
Spoken like a true lady, for
you
real.
have like support and you have your head on right and you got a freaking goal, go for it. The only person who's gonna stand in your way is you.
That's right.
So
That's my saying.
you ain't got no one else. Even if you ain't got no one to support you and you feel like there ain't people there, still go. There's gonna be random people out here who are gonna support you just how she supports everybody in this shop. And that's why I tell everybody, do your part. My mom does a lot for y'all, a lot. So at the end of the day, you don't do your part. I'm gonna tell you something, because that's my mom.
Hey.
She's doing for y'all, and she's got everybody's back, everybody's. And so it's not only are we here to support each other, but for other people. And so it's like a big old family.
Man, clap it up for family, y'all.
Yeah, for real.
Clap it up for family.
And that's, I know, right? That's a motivational speaker right there. Hey, with that, we want to say y'all need to come down to Ideal Fades. Y'all look up everybody in this store, because somebody has to know something about something. If they don't, the other person's going to know about it, So we appreciate y'all, like, for real.
100.
And with that, we on the outro, bro.
Yes, sir. Good
La
season.
Roda 512, baby.
Maestro the Jedi, man.
Y'all look out for that season 2. We're going to bring her back on. She going to be back on. We're going to bring you back on. We're going to bring everybody on. And we out.
And we out.